A big wingman, welcome to the wingman's path, to positivity, to raising your vibration, and to creating a life of your choosing. I welcome you and I thank you and I appreciate you being here with me and all us wingmates to share a spark of positive energy. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's the more of us that do, the easier it becomes for each of us to bring more positive energy into our lives. I look forward to what this path holds for you and its ability to help you to create a life of your choosing. If you're new, my name is Michael Gross. I am the wingman I'm the lucky guy. I always say I'm the lucky guy who gets to be the wingman on the wingman's path to positivity. So let's get right to today's practice. It came about because yesterday a woman I was speaking with wanted to get into it with me about how you can't create a life of your choosing. And as I explained to her that maybe she's in a spot right now where she believes that I can help her to climb out of the mud, is what I actually said, right? To climb out of the mud. I've been there for many years of my life, I understand. But she wasn't having any of it, and sort of basically I think her point was she just wanted to pull me into the mud with her, and I said I'm not looking to get back in there myself, right? And it got me thinking of how many of us forget that we're able to get out of the mud, that we're able to create what we want. And so last night it was interesting because I guess I was thinking about it at like 3:30 in the morning and couldn't wake up or couldn't get back to sleep. And so I started recommitting myself to my ability to rise above. I started saying just over and over and over to myself, I am committed to my ability to rise above, right? To rise above my physical ailments, my pains, my suffering, whatever's going on in my circumstances that are unsatisfactory to me. I mean, really, I'm not saying anything new. This is really just the essence of Buddhism, right? That we can rise above the Samsara, the everyday life of pain and suffering. We can rise above. And I thought, what a wonderful saying. As I was saying it, and I must have said it, I talk about practicing for 1 minute and just saying it over and over for 1 minute, and I must have said it over and over for a couple hours as I was unable to fall asleep. It became my mantra, and it certainly has become my mantra for the day. And I thought, what a wonderful mantra to remind myself and for you to remind yourself of, that you are able to rise above whatever circumstances you are currently in, to create a better life for yourself, to create a life of your choosing, right? What could be better than that? Say it with me. I am committed to my ability to rise above. I mean, one thing's for certain, we all have that innate ability within us. Sometimes we forget it. I know for many years I would have been like that woman I was speaking with yesterday, right? I didn't remember that I had that ability. So I wanted to say it over and over again, to remind myself over and over. And I thought it wise for you to do the same. Say it with me, right? I am committed to my ability to rise above. I am committed to my ability to rise above. How does it feel when you say it? Do you recognize that you have that ability inside you? We all do. It's not that you're different than me or we're different than any of these wonderful people who have created wonderful lives. As I said to this woman, if that's true, young lady, then why have I been able to get away from where I once was, where I was homeless and living on friends' couches and living out of my car, to where I'm now able to be traveling the world? What has changed in my life? And what has changed, I realized, is the wingman's path. These 1 minute practices that have helped me to bring more positive energy into my life and to raise my vibration and move me in the direction of creating a life of my choosing, right? And you can do the same, and I'm so thrilled that you're here with me sharing these practices. Oh, excuse me, right? Say it once more with me. I am committed to my ability to rise above. to rise above whatever it is that you're facing. Whatever Samsara, as the Buddhists would say, the everyday unsatisfactory pain and suffering of life, right? I am committed to my ability to rise above. Allow that to get into your subconscious, to remind yourself so that any time that you're facing a challenge, you know that you have the ability to rise above that challenge, to defeat that challenge, to overcome that challenge, and to become all that you want to become. To create a life of your choosing. You have the ability. We all do. Say it once more with me, please. I am committed to my ability to rise above. Breathe that one in for 1 minute. Let that get into your subconscious, so you remind yourself over and over and over again, so you never forget that you have the ability to rise above. One more time. I am committed to my ability to rise above. I thank you so much for joining me and sharing my practices with me. I can't tell you how much it means to me for the support and the love and the sharing of positive energy. Because as I said in the very beginning, there's no question the more of us that share positive energy, the easier it becomes for each of us to bring more positive energy into our lives and move in the direction of creating a life of our choosing. I thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, one in which you remember, remind yourself, and recognize that you have the ability to rise above, and you recommit yourself to that ability to rise above. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Your Wingman Michael, from the Wingman's Path to Positivity here in Hobart, Tasmania, signing off.